And this morning we'll be talking about what an insurance is and how it works. Well said, I believe most people have phobia for insurance. We just create like a fear for them not to have the basic knowledge of how an insurance works or what insurance is all about. So this podcast is to help people understand how insurance work, the basic knowledge of insurance, and to help them take away the phobia or the fear of insurance is a bad thing. When we come to think of it, most of these countries like US and so on, they tend to value insurance because they know the need, they know the usefulness of insurance. So, but in most cases, people like the FAs, like the financial advisors in some insurance company, they tend to sell a product to a customer or to a client or to a prospect without giving them the full knowledge of the needs or the reason why they should take an insurance policy. Or most people just have this basic knowledge of insurance is just to cover house, cars, and all this kind of thing. No, it's more than that. Insurance can offer you all different kind of policy in order to meet individual needs. With that well said, but this morning the first part is just going to be about what an insurance is and how insurance work. So, insurance is a contractual agreement between an individual or an entity, which is the policyholder, and an insurance company, which is the insurer. That's the insurance company. In exchange for a regular premium, the word agreement between an individual or an entity, which is named as the policyholder, and the insurance company, which is the insured, in exchange of a regular premium. Now, the insured, that's the insurer, that's the insurance company, commits to cover some certain financial losses that may arise from a specific event, such as accident, illness, or property damage. Now, with that all said, before you want to take an insurance policy, you are trying to insure yourself, or you're trying to insure your family, or you're trying to insure anything pertaining to you based on you are transferring a risk of you are transferring a risk to an insurance company to help you manage the risks. So insurance is more of risk takers. They help take a risk from individuals or entity, which are the policyholder. And the second thing you need to know how insurance work is, one, insurance, we have what we call premium. If you're hearing when I was explaining what an insurance is, I said is an agreement whereby the insurer and the individual are in exchange of a regular premium. Now, this word premium means, the premium means that's now we are in the segment of how insurance work. The premium means is a regular payment whereby the individual or the entity, that's the policyholder, gets to pay during the process of taking the policy, either monthly, yearly, or quarterly base, depending on the kind of policy you are taking. That premium just sounds like a regular payment to specify that, okay, this person is actually taking this premium and this person is taking this premium, taking this policy, And two, we have what we call policy document. Now, before you can take an insurance policy, or after you've taken an insurance policy, you need to understand that this policy document is an agreement that bind the individual, that's the policy holder, and the insurer, that's the insurance company, that specified everything you need. The terms and conditions are applied. Some people take insurance policy without not understanding the basic policy needs or the policy terms or terms and conditions applying in policy. And they tend to say that, okay, after a policy has been taken, they tend to say that, okay, they are having issues with claim. Claim is whereby you've completed the policy and you're about to take what the policy, the duration of how you've calculated your policy to run. That's what we call claim. Now they're trying to say, okay, now is my time to take a claim and I won't be able to claim what I want for. That's the process whereby you've breached a contract in the policy document. So most people are complaining or have this phobia for insurance without not understanding that either there's a breach of contract or they didn't get the needs or the reason why they are taking a policy. You don't just say you won't take an insurance policy when you haven't found the needs. But the first thing is, before you take an insurance policy, you need to understand that I need this policy for this. These are the terms and conditions applied to this policy. If I breach this policy, this is what is going to happen. But once you can have this few basic knowledge of how it works, I don't think you should have a problem. And insurance is more of you taking a risk for something that doesn't occur, a future thing. And it's going to be beneficial to both individuals, group of people, and what have you. So people intend to have a phobia for insurance based on they've heard from people or they've seen this, they've seen that, without not understanding or trying to find out, okay, did this person actually follow the lay down policy? Or did this person follow what was written down in the policy document? Because this is an agreement that can't be breached. The agreement is between the policy holder and the insurer, that's the insurance company. Clearly stated. You need to go through this document, understand what premium is. You don't forfeit a premium or you don't breach a premium whereby you're not paying regularly and you for example, you're like on a monthly basis, then some month you skipped it, you didn't pay, then an event or something occur or a bad occurrence occur, then you're trying to say, okay, insurance company to pay you back your premium. That's not possible. It's not possible in the sense that you need to understand the policy, the reason why you're taking the policy document, things that are binding you and the insurance policy. Insurance is more flexible and easy because one, you don't tend to pay charges like the bank. Once you can follow the policy document and how it's been laid down, there's no issue with an insurance. It's more of you taking a future risk for you, your children, and what have you. So that's why this morning, this podcast is just all about letting you know that taking away the fear of or the phobia of insurance is very important. And it's useful while you take insurance now that you can afford it. Not that when you can't furthermore, when you're having an issue or you're in a stage whereby, okay, you're having financial breakdown, then you say you want to go and take insurance. No. Now, insurance is what you take when you don't plan and you regret not taking after an issue occur. So our advice before taking an insurance policy, you know these few basic things: the policy documents, the premium, the claims. And most claims now are very easy. Once you're claiming, you're getting your premium or you're getting your payment in less than 24 hours, depending on the company or the insurance company you're dealing with. And they have different insurance policy. So now our next segment today, probably in 2 hours time, I'll be telling you other part of the insurance you need to know. Thanks for the people that have joined the live. I appreciate it.